What's up, guys? Your boys, 22K13. I'm going to talk about 10 things WWE Raw can improve on for Battleground. And this comes from WhatCulture.com. WWE Raw is all about promoting special events. Traditionally, the idea was to tease fans and get them hooked to buy pay-per-views. Nowadays, in the network era, the idea is to hook fans into subscribing for the WWE network. Yet, on the go-home Raw for Money in the Bank, the main event angle was Seth Rollins losing to Joey Mercury. How on earth did that help to sell the special? All it did was make Rollins look weak and give the crowd a cheap pop moment. Still, the quality of the Money in the Bank main event helped to sell themselves. The undercard was less lucky, suffering a miserable fate after just 2 weeks of tiny build. That problem and lack of build shouldn't be an issue for Battleground, as there are a full 5 weeks to the show. There's a live network broadcast of WWE Japan show on July 4th, which will feature Brock Lesnar, but it is thought that WWE aren't treating it like a special. It is literally just going to be a broadcast of a major live show. That means Battleground has WWE sole focus. The following are 10 things that Raw must do to improve for Battleground and get those all-important network subscriptions up. Number 10. Opening segment. When it comes to frustration about Raw, one of the most common complaints is about the length of the opening segment. 20-minute promo can be trying with even the most talented of Mike Metro. All too often, the scripted lines come off like a bore fest, with fans wishing that WWE would get to the point and move on to some action. Yet WWE continually book long opening segments with the belief that fans get hooked by the lengthy exposition. In making the product more exciting for Battleground, a shorter opening segment to Raw could be much more productive. Quantity doesn't necessarily mean quality. And right now, the long promos at the start of Raw are effective in building excitement. Number 9, closing segment. Just like the opening segment, WWE are far too guilty of serving up underwhelming closing segments. This is particularly the case when it comes to go-home angles in the week of a special. As mentioned in the introduction, with Joey Mercury over Seth Rollins really the appropriate way to sell Money in the Bank? For Battleground, WWE needs to do a much harder go-home sale, but on the whole, they also need to improve the closing segment each and every week. All too often, fans are left thinking, why did I stay up for that? The most frustrating thing is undoubtedly the main event Raw matches that end in DQ. It just notifies the very point of staying around to watch the main event of Raw, because all too often it won't be even how it finished. Number 8. Keeping unpredictability in the predictable. Part of WWE's biggest problem on Raw is injecting unpredictability into the plainly predictable. If you DVR the show, you pretty much know which matches and segments you can fast forward through. The majority of the angles are well worn, and the match outcomes are generally obvious or unimportant. Heading to Battleground, the Wyatt vs. Reigns feud is going to suffer the problem of predictability. It is painfully obvious that this feud has just been done to give Reigns a win over a semi-big name. WWE needs to work on creating doubt, adding the element of unpredictability to Reigns' journey over the next few months. If Raw keeps booking the same seen it all before angle and obvious outcome, fans will inevitably be disadvantaged. Number 7. Longer story build. It's ironic the 2-week build between recent specials actually worked out quite positive for things like Cena vs. Owens. The added pressure meant all the filler was cut, and instead we just had the raw power of the few across a 2-week build. Before the undercard matches at Money in the Bank, the 2-week build was a serious development. WWE didn't have the time or attention to script out any flesh on the left about. So when the primetime players defeated New Day for the tag title at Money in the Bank, it just felt a little flat and random. WWE must utilize the full advantage of a 5-week build for Battleground. The main event will sell themselves, but the undercard needs far more development on Raw over the coming weeks. Number 6. Divas. WWE gave the Divas over 10 minutes at the Money in the Bank show, and they should carry that sort of investment over to Monday Night Raw. The pitiful 3-minute Diva matches that we currently see on Raw aren't even worth the bother. All those short matches do is serve to make the girls look bad. Instead, WWE should book the women as much harder to defeat, with at least 10 minutes of action before a finish. In the long run, it will establish the Divas as a serious aspect of WWE events. The benefit of positive perception can be seen in the way Ronda Rousey popped 500K buy pay-per-view for the UFC. WWE can get their women to a more serious level if only they book them as such for a consistent period of time. Number 5. Overall match quality. It isn't just the divas who are made to tell a story and put on an athletic contest in under 5 minutes. Several of the undercard male wrestlers are also required to work under those limitations. It just isn't effective for long-term credibility. In the long term, sure, it helps to get the winner over. But what does it say about the loser? They then start looking like they aren't up to the job. Particularly as it is usually the same fall guy who ends up in those spots week after week. The end result is that several characters are completely worthless, which means that even the winner ends up gaining little of value. This is a long-term problem with Raw that needs to be fixed. It isn't so much about protecting guys, but more a case of booking longer, competitive matches so that the victor has to earn his win and the loser can save credibility. If WWE did that over the next few weeks, Battleground would be better for it, as the event card would feature more meaningful acts. Number 4. The utilization of Bray Wyatt. Seeing as though Bray Wyatt vs. Roman Reigns is going to be a huge main event at Battleground, it will need to be carefully tended over the next 5 weeks built on Raw. For a kickoff, WWE simply must utilize Wyatt better. The same old rambling promos just won't do. They became boring and largely nonsensical. Another problem is that Wyatt so rarely competes on Raw, at least in anything meaningful. WWE needs to get him over more with a casual viewer who perhaps aren't aware at just how accomplished he is in the square circle. Long-term planning is another aspect. Can you believe that Reigns and Wyatt just wrestled a couple of weeks back on Raw with Reigns getting a victory? Where's the forward thinking in that? Number 3. Roman Reigns promo. Roman Reigns is consistently pushed hard on Raw, but he is all too rarely pushed smartly. Just because fans hear him talking tough and seeing him smashing about in match, it doesn't equate to him getting over. And making sure that he shield against Wyatt, which is going to be tricky based on how the Money in the Bank audience react, WWE really need to go back to the drawing board and invest in some gold standard promos. They need to give Reigns much better material and ensure that he properly coached to deliver the promos. The ongoing problem with Reigns is that he always come across as a manufacturing pop act. Pardon the pun, but he needs to be a whole lot more raw in his delivery. It is mainly WWE's fault, and he's simply doing his best with what he has. Number 2, Seth Rollins' character. Seth Rollins has increasingly been present as a bit of a joke champion on Raw in the last few weeks. You had Kane running him down and even Jody Mercury pinning him. Then there are the Justin Bieber referencing and WWE overall attitude to present him as a laughingstock. With Brock Lesnar waiting in the wings, you have to wonder what WWE are playing at. They should be building Rollins up, but instead, they put him down and then book him to win WWE title matches by the skin of his teeth. What would be nice to see heading into Battleground is a tougher Seth Rollins. Drop all the script, let joke around, and present him as the killer champion that is a match to Lesnar. And number 1, the way the WWE Network is sold. The WWE Network is vitally important to the WWE and the way they go about making money. However, the way it was sold in the lead up to Money in the Bank was complete desperation. It either wasn't mentioned at all, or it was described as a free product for new subscribers. WWE really needs to get away from sounding like they are giving their network away for free. It makes it appear valueless to new subscribers, and it annoys loyal subscribers who are already signed up and paying. In pushing Battleground, the onus should be on the milk of the product. WWE Network should be sold in a smarter way, with better thought out placement for mention. The key selling point should be the Battleground special, not the chance to watch it for free. If you one of the few first-time subscribers, Raw needs to push the merit, not the sheepish. Well, that's it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.